Okie. Ita Mixkanatani. Good morning. It is dark 30. No, it is the dawn, about quarter to 8, something like this in the AM. Well, I can look right here, 7:42, and it is -6 degrees on Thursday, my favorite day of the week, the 8th of February 2024, and the moon, for all intents and purposes, has disappeared, and so we are transitioning into the 4th winter lunar cycle, Sspopiikimi, which will actually come to count once we see that first crescent. So moving into Sspopiikimi, getting our round started this morning, me and the doggos, and we are headed first to these apartments up here where I have caught in the last week or so 6 skunks. Well, actually I caught 5. A mother and probably 5 or 4 sisters, and then a 6th one, another young one, ended up dead in a window well there. So I pulled that one as well. Thought the job was done because on their cameras originally they had seen the 6 traveling together. But it turns out in the last few days with some new snowfall, we've identified 2 new skunk dens, probably males, maybe even siblings from this family, even though that would make it a large, 7-member family. That's possible, 7-child family. But any case, I've got 2 skunk traps over there now, one of which I can readily access. The other one is in an enclosed backyard, so I've got to kind of wait and hear from that resident. But we'll go check the open one right away. Well, step back. You don't need to be up here. You can come spilling all over the place when I hit the brakes. Yeah, that other one is in an enclosed backyard, but I've got the one that I can access, so that's the one we're gonna hit up first thing this morning. And then, of course, we're headed to the dog park, the Popson Park, to do our morning run. We are still doing good on the Under Armour You versus the Year challenge. I'm in the top 10 where I wanted to be. I'm in fact in the top 8, and I only got in 6 kilometers with these guys yesterday, and I'll probably do that with them this morning, but then take another walk later in the afternoon. My plan is, if I can, to go to Sspopiikimi and poke around a bit today, because that, I guess, is where we are going to do my eco tour this coming Sunday. So I need to go walk around, note some things, see what's happening out there. I've always got things at Sspopiikimi that I can lead a tour, on call anytime. But it'd be nice to know if there's some cool new things happening there. I haven't been visiting Sspopiikimi a lot. Just the way it's been. All right, I've got a skunk trap right behind this wall here. That's right. I was thinking it's behind the dumpster, but it's not. It's in someone's backyard. Okay, you stay here, Tay, and do not lock me out of the truck. I always just keep the window open a gap, because if she happens to step on the little thing or pull the little thing that locks the doors, I'm fucked. Let's see here. No skunk. All right, so I guess we'll just wait and see if we hear from the other residents. Go do our walk in the meantime. Don't have too much to offer today by way of updates. Let's see, when was that last video? Maybe over the weekend, maybe even Monday. And all I've been doing for my days These guys get into wrestling sometimes. All I've been doing for my days is getting up, taking this long walk between, it's always at least an hour, usually closer to 2 hour walk with these guys. Picking up skunks, moving skunks. It is skunk mating season, so which I'm happy for. Like I said in my last video, I'm really pleased that things are picking up. You saw the sick raccoon. What ended up happening with that is that Fish and Wildlife did come to the lady's house, put 2 bullets into the raccoon, and sent it to Edmonton for toxicology analysis to see, what it's got. It's got most likely distemper, and they told that woman that they had already done 4 such cases in Lethbridge over the past couple of months. So there is an outbreak, it looks like, of distemper again among the raccoons, which sucks. But I don't know, maybe the city will pay me again to be picking up distemper raccoons. We'll see. But my dogs are running down by the river. I don't like them going out by that ice because it's just not safe right now. Taylor and Lucy, come up here. Taylor, Lucy. Taylor! Los! Oh, there they are, way up ahead. Big brats. Yeah, so not much has changed in my days recently. I did get one of my matchstick boxes done and auctioned off. Or raffled off, I should say. Today, this afternoon, I plan to start another raffle. This one is for my Ice Cube tickets. Ice Cube is coming to Calgary. I have 2 nice floor tickets me and Chris were going to use, and we just need money more than we need to see Ice Cube right now. So we're going to do the responsible thing, raffle off our tickets with a couple of Straight Outta Kainai t-shirts. And I should be able to make a good little chunk of money off of that. The tickets cost me just over $300, but I think I can probably pull $1,000 on a raffle. If I got 50 squares and I sell them at $20 a pop, and that'll really help, because one thing that's happening that I haven't talked about is that both of my roommates / tenants are struggling. One of them got cut off of her school funding, which was providing her a living allowance that provided her rent. And the other had taken a leave from work, stress leave, because of all the things going on in her life with her custody battle, but then ended up missing a paycheck. So they're both struggling, and I'm concerned about getting together the mortgage payment for end of this month. I had to cover one of the upstairs roommate on this last mortgage payment, and she's supposed to pay me back, but then we got another one coming right up, so I don't know. Any case, obviously we need money right now more than, and Chris needs new tires. She's been driving on these bald ass tires. If everything happens to come together with my roommates and I don't need to cover them, then we need to get some new tires on Chris's vehicle, and I need to have I like to have a cushion of at least one month's, 1 month's bills set aside. And I had that up until this last, maybe at Christmas time. Since then I've had to use a good chunk of it, and so now I feel insecure not having that set aside, So that kind of stuff is going on and been causing me anxiety. I've been having some anxiety attacks over that, and of course the stuff with the house and Mahoney and stuff, knowing that this second mortgage is just a really short-term fix. I got 1 year to get a new primary in place or get a solution in place to what's going to happen after this year, because then they're going to be expecting a $1,300 a month payment out of Mahoney. She's not going to be able to make that. Well, she probably could somehow, but she's not going to. So I'm going to be in the same fix, even worse, come next year. But I think at that point, there's no more rescuing Mahoney from her debts. She's taken a lot of loan off of our house, and really in a way she should be considered paid off on the house now. She's almost taken $150,000 worth of second mortgage loans just for herself. I don't know. That all stresses me out. So I've been having anxiety, and I've been waking up some days and nights with anxiety attacks. And I've also been feeling just a sadness too, just related to being lonely for people. I've got lots of people that I've come close to in life, and very few of them are either alive or within reach that I can spend time with them and stuff. Lucy, where'd you go? There she is. So I don't know, I've been feeling a loneliness, even though I'm not alone. Chris even reminds me a lot of times, you're not alone. So, yeah, I know, but I think in a lot of ways in my life, I've become to feel alone. Hey, all of the little by little, all of the securities you have go away. Hey, and including the people. It sucks. I used to really think highly of survival. And I still should. It's a primary Blackfoot value. Gamo Don. Escaping the danger. Surviving. But surviving is tough, because then you're the survivor, and other people didn't survive. Or relationships don't survive, what have you. Life is tough. I find that if I have just keep myself busy, stuff to do, then it's not so bad, but otherwise life is pretty tough. So there's for that uplifting content. Continue with my walk now. So it turns out I do have a skunk here at that residence where I couldn't get into the backyard. So the dogs and I ended up stopping our walk a little early. I'm going to walk a bunch at Sspopiikimi though to make up for it. And we'll come check it out. I don't know if the lady's home yet. I just messaged her and she said she's on her way back, so she might not even be here. Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
There is a gate back there if you don't want to, or if you think it'd be fine to come through the house, hey?
He should be. Is there a gate?
There's a gate.
Let me walk around.
Okay, I don't know how hard it is. I don't think the snow's that deep.
Okay.
But there is a gate back there. I was just thinking because, you know.
Yeah.
It's a little smelly, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. No, anything could happen. So. All right. Let's check out her back gate. Yeah, there's lots of either skunk or kitty cat. Oh, this is deer. Okay, so she should be the third gate. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can see all of the running in and out of here and the digging. Yeah.
They're new. They just built the fences.
Yeah, there's lots of skunk activity around.
Oh, he's a big guy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Right on.
So much.
Thank you. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go bring the dogs home, and then go release this skunk. Take a walk at Sspopiikimi. Got some good hits with that one. Ooh, dog. Yeah, I think this one's almost finished. Sspopiikimi. Oh yeah. Never been another winter like this at Sspopiikimi, with open water still by the beaver lodge here in the going into the eagle moon. It's crazy. I'm gonna hang out for a few, see if he comes back up. He or she. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll have a little beaver show here. Yeah, I was very tempted to just start the round over as far as the video is concerned after talking about my loneliness and shit, but I'll just leave it. It's the reality. The deaths add up in life. They start to wear on you. Or they can. I haven't developed a good strategy for moving through that in a good way. Deaths of people and deaths of relationships. I suck at all of that. Pretty nice out here. Oh, there's that skunk I released. Wandering around, trying to find a place. There is a culvert at the north end of the pond, so maybe he'll find that culvert and shore up there temporarily. Lots of logs and stuff in the forest too, now that things have been knocked down from the fire and all that. Yeah, I just gotta explore a little out here today and start looking at what kind of content I'm gonna include in my walk on Sunday. And I'll take you along. Sspopiikimi. Looks like a male. It's a possibility some of these spruce trees on the golf green might have owls around them, but I don't know. Haven't heard any down here, so probably not. Wonder if there's any coyotes living up this way. What I used to call the coyote playground up here. Don't see any coyote tracks really on the ice. Well, there might be some out here. There might be some. There should be tracks coming down from there over this way if there's a coyote staying up that way. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Definitely coyote tracks leading up to where the coyote playground area would be. So that's good. I know there's a coyote resident here. Don't see it very often. But nice to know it's here. Used to be nice big packs down in here, but you hear them howling evening, in the morning. I've told the story before. Somebody at some point in Lethbridge decided to cull the coyotes, probably with a .22. We were finding shot coyote carcasses around the city, various places, including right here on this path, right ahead. We found a coyote carcass shot like that. So that was a few years back. They've had some time to rebound. But so far, I guess, not too big a rebound. They're here though. Some eagle food out here on the river. Sick birds. The lingering avian flu. At least it's not as bad as last year. Maybe 8 whitetail awatoi in the disheveled forest main. I say disheveled because look at this. What was a forest is mostly a bunch of fallen trees and trees that are still gonna fall, because these ones that were burnt out are not gonna survive. Ongoing recovery or transformation of this place after the fire of now almost 3 years ago. Aki wakes. What are they doing today? Besides being afraid of me.